Welcome to Game With Us. Tonight, Apocryphile will be playing the Banner Saga. Live on this stream. That's right. Right here in the big city. In the darkness. Darkness. Oh boy, the darkness. Oh god. Is this gonna work? I don't see the game. Damn you. Give me a break. Why is it doing this to me? Damn you, game. Damn you. Why are you doing this? Be cool. Be cool, game. Be cool. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. Come on, work. Work with me here. Yay. I had to re-add it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm probably gonna have to fix this big one, too. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's good. Weird. Okay, whatever. Welcome to Game With Us. Sorry for technical difficulties. I'm your host, Apocryphile. I'll be playing the Banner Saga tonight. The Banner Saga? The Banner Saga, right here. The Banner Saga. I'll be playing the Banner Saga tonight. A little turn-based strategy game. It's very challenging. So, I've practiced a little bit offline. Just kind of doing the same fight over and over and over again, so I can kind of get that feel of everything. And, yeah, tonight we're going to be continuing on. I'm going to be wrecking some face, hopefully. If not, well, it'll be a learning process. And, yeah, so, might as well get to it. So, I need to move my chat. That's what I need to do, because I can't see it right now. Where's my chat? There we go. Put it right here. Back split. Now I could see all the chats. Okay, so yeah, get my corner. Get your corner, Apocryphile. And we shall resume. Let's do this. Good to see you, Explosion. Good to see you, Snowman. Glad you guys could make it tonight. So where we left off last time, we had just been introduced to two new warriors, Hogan and Mogan, and they're pretty badass, from what I could tell. And plus, I like the look of them. Twins, angry-looking dudes, warriors, obviously, badass-looking. I like them, so we're gonna help them out. Well, thank you. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True. You can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skogar. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan. But you got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogan, what do you say? I thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Let's make this a fair fight. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. An explosion explained to me that I could drag these guys into my party, and so I will do that. And then we're going to try to get some kills with the Sky Striker so she can level up, because she's supremely weak at this moment. Oh my gosh, she is so weak. But I really like my Sky Striker, so I want to keep her. And in practicing, I learned what the Sky Striker is actually supposed to do. Like, the little arrow that you put on the ground, you're not supposed to put it near your guys, because what it does is it stops enemy movement and ends their turn. So if you put it next to the... Hey, Shamu, what's up? Welcome to Game With Us. How's Canada? So if you put the little arrow next to the enemy rather than next to your allies, when the enemies step on it, they're done. So you can, like, lock people down way away from the group. So we're going to move some guys around here. Move. I like putting her in the middle of all these guys because I don't like her getting hit because she's, like I said, supremely weak. So we're ready. It's a little different than last time. How much hit points does this guy have? Alright, we're going to move in here. And then we're going to just put this guy down. Shank. Yeah. Alright, who's next? We're gonna move everybody up. Man, I cannot believe. It's so weird. Who's she hitting? Okay. This guy, he could drop pretty much anybody. 7 damage. I mean, I could basically pick and choose with Rook who I want to kill. Okay, he can't kill that guy, but I could kill that guy or that guy. I think I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take this guy out. So I'm gonna move here and drop this guy. Okay, the Thrasher's gonna come in. Nah, that's not what I expected to happen. Okay, now I have to figure out where this guy's gonna go, because I could probably put my you know, I wonder, could I take out that archer? Let's how if I move her around. She has 5 hit points. I'm gonna take the other archer out because you know what, screw that other archer. So we're gonna move her here. And I'm gonna drop this archer because this archer is dangerous if left alone. Lamb. Alright, so Hogan and Mogan are gonna take this guy out because he was talking some mad trash. Mad trash. We're doing good, Shamu. We're doing absolutely wonderful. So thank you for asking. And I'm glad that Canada is nice and warm. One of the few times. Alright, so we're gonna bust this guy open with our bloody flail. Crack this guy open like a coconut. Bam! Focus firing. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing to this guy. We're gonna come over here. And Mogan is gonna just... You know what, if I could spend 2 willpower, that would be awesome. Can he? Yes, he can. He's gonna just drop this guy. Booyah! Alright. Let's see. This guy cannot move because he's so big. So, we're just gonna move him right here because there's not really much else he could do. Man, why are these guys getting to go so much? Okay, irritating. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and we're gonna bust this guy's armor. Drop a willpower into it. Why do they continuously get to go? What in the fuck is going on here? Oh, it's because there's only 2 of them left. I have to drop one of them. Holy fuck, this is ridiculous. This guy has got to get out of there. Who goes next? This guy. Why can't this guy go next? Fuck. Can I drop that guy? Okay, I can. We have to drop this guy next. Man, 2 guys on the field is terrible. That guy, okay. I'm like, he better not knock him out or I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, Oddleaf is gonna go and drop this guy. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yes, she got a promotion. And oh, what is up? Welcome to Game With Us. Good to see you here. Yay! Oddleaf got a promotion. She's so terrible and weak right now, but now she's gonna be much better. Yeah, plus 10 renown. That's good. That's good. Whew. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and soon you set out again. Yeah. 30 supplies. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distant since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddleaf approaches you both. One second while I take a bite of this here tasty morsel. A water cake? What's a water cake? Weird. Alette, I have something for you. Oddleaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? Rook says. I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skoger. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? It looks that way. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleaf has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skoger throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all this dredge, leaving home, and Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others. But how do you know which ones are bad? Because the dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? No, it's okay. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. Dad, I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skoger is your burden now. Turd Ferguson, what's up, my man? Welcome to Game with Us. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Alright, so let's go to my heroes. Because I want to level up Oddleaf. We did have a good weekend indeed, we did. What a crazy cake. Promote. Continue. Yes. We're gonna max out her damage and health. Because, fuck yeah. He's so badass. Alright. God, melt in 30 minutes. Damn. Alright, so... Oh, what? I didn't get to talk... Oh, wait. Maybe it was just telling me that Oddleaf needed to level because that thing isn't there anymore. That's... Oh, here she is now. Let's go talk to Oddleaf. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? What the? Wow. I mean, how's that a cake? It's just gel. Yeah, it looks... The taste is really amazing. It looks terrible. Wow. Game with Us, what's up? You're on Game with Us? Osiris Warp, how do you feel about that? Tell me here. What do you think about that? Tell me. That's the microphone. I know it didn't really work really well. Welcome to Game with Us. Osiris Warp. It's good to see you again. Game with Us. You're on a Game with Us. You're not really. I'm on a Game with Us, but you're here, so it's kind of like you're on a Game with Us in a way. Sandwich. Don't be embarrassed. If I had a real mic and I held up and said, So what do you think? No sir, didn't like it. Your manager? Okay. I'd like to thank the audience. Mmm. Sandwiches are good because you can put whatever you want in it, and it's a sandwich. Fritos, ham, cheese, just mustard. You know, whatever you want. Just bread, a bread sandwich, 3 pieces of bread. Mmm. Not sure I know exactly what a pilgrim sandwich is. I think we've talked about this before, eating pilgrims. I don't know if it's healthy. Pilgrim sandwich. Puritan sandwich. Oh man, yes, you are absolutely correct. That would be good. Yes, you are absolutely correct. That would be good. That would be really good. A pilgrim sandwich, Osiris. I don't know if you were, in America we have Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving traditionally has Thanksgiving food, turkey and stuffing, and cranberry sauce, and mashed potatoes and gravy, and it's all that stuff on a sandwich. It's pretty fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just look up Pilgrim Sandwich and read the Wikipedia on it. It's pretty epic. Okay, I'm just gonna pick number 1 because strong woman. What does that mean? If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you? Yes. It's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. Oops, shit. Ah, I missed it everywhere. Fuck. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I think they would follow you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. What to say? Not sure. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know we drag this out. The truth is my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Yep. How is morale? Normal. Well, morale is good. Let's go ahead and get out on the road. So I don't think it's heroes, leave, rest, training. No shop anywhere. So let's Let's get out of here. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we'll have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well. You nod, your understanding. Kin is kin, you say. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder, and the fighters depart. Oh, man. Complaints of Raffensvarder's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansman put out the fire on both the wagon and Raffensvarder's leg before leading him to you. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Raffensvarder groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Maybe the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Raffensvarder manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. Well, third time is charm. He's gonna get his legs broken. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Raffensvarder, the unabashed drunk, staggering toward you, looking not entirely sober. Dude, this guy, I gotta check though. He screams again, pointing trees in the distance. Fear races the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Raffensvarder. I'm gonna ready myself just in case. There'll be time for that later, you tell the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign of Dredge. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, Raffensvarder bursts into laughter, and you're sure there never were any Dredge. Wow, what a dick. Eventually, or not long after, Raffensvarder goes missing. Nobody searches for him or seems to mind. Peace out, stupid asshole. Morale has become poor. Well, we're almost there. Last one, Klansman. See ya.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Yay, walls. Oh, you mean the drunk disappeared? Nah, oh well, whatever. No one cares. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being led into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotbalker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvellir has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the walls somehow. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there are any other way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break it, just pushed really hard. Alright, well, let's go to the market first, because just in case we can't get in, I'm gonna need supplies. A statue of a sightless man, 20% dodge strength attacks and 2 strength. Good lord. That's crazy. It's really crazy. Iron bands, +1 to strength. +1 to armor, +1 will per turn. Oh man. Ooh. Let's see, I could buy 7 days of supplies. Alright, I got all the supplies. I still have 21 now left. Some computer had passed a Turing test? Oh, wow. That is getting scary. We're getting close to the singularity! Yay! Alright. Now what to buy? Should I buy one of these things? I'm probably gonna buy one of these things. Let's buy... Man, the iron seal, or the jarl seal is really good, but it's really expensive. I'm gonna buy iron bands. And then I'm gonna leave the shop, go to heroes. I'm gonna give him the iron bands. And I think we're good. Alright. So we bought all this stuff, went to the heroes. Oh, what's going on? Why is it taking so long? Okay. So, market, heroes, gate. Alright, let's go to the gate. You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors, several pincushion bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones and curses. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gates open? I'm willing to try, grunts Ivor, despite sizing up doors that look like they could hold back an army. And when men start shooting arrows and pouring out to stop you, then you'll kill them, he says. You're not sure this is the most sound plan. We're not doing this. This is a terrible idea. We don't even know how many are in there. Ivor folds his arms. He seems almost relieved that he didn't have to live up to his earlier boast. Let's find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. 5 computers and a bunch of humans in the test, and judges communicated with all 4 of them. With all of them, 4 of the computers failed, but 1 passed. Wow. Damn. Pretty crazy. Damn. Alright. Egil pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls, and there's a water passage we can squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. Yeah, let's check out the water passage. I am not fitting through there, says Ivor. When you arrive at the narrow ducts, go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you could open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When Egil said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron gate. You take the stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, our men take notice. They don't ask questions. Alright, so no Ivor. So, well, obviously we're going to take Alette, and we're going to put these guys first. And then we're going to put actually, let's take. We have the archers go first, though. They can drop some people before they can even get into range. Damn. What to do. An archer for every melee guy. Let's just do that. Let's try that. It may not work, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Alright, so we've got guys behind us and one guy in front of us. One single guy. So we're going to put most of our fighters up front, and we're going to put the archers in the back. So we're going to put him here in the middle. Let's put him here. We've got an archer over here. I have to take those out. Archers are nasty. Okay, so let's put. Okay, there's a. Okay, so we gotta. I'm gonna put Alette here, Oddleaf here. I'm gonna put Rook over here. Let's see if I can't take her out immediately. She's bad news. You do not want archers that just sit there. This may not work, but let's try it. Alright, so who's going first? Egil. I'm just gonna charge in and start fucking some shit up. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And we're going to bust this guy's armor. With a willpower. Bam. Alright, and he's gonna come try to bust my armor. Damn, 4. Alright, so we're taking this girl out first. So I need to move here. Because I only want to move as close as I have to. Let's move here. And we're going to take her out. Archers are bad news, yo. That's why I have 3 of them. Alright, promote. Yeah. Alright, that guy is not good. So we've got to get in there and help him before he gets his shit jacked. Alright. So we're going to move him up here. God, he's surrounded. That's not good. We got to leave him an opening. Alright, so I'm going to go up here with this guy. And I'm going to bloody flail. Bam. This guy is probably not going to make it here. I'm going to... Let's see, I could do 4 damage. How much willpower can she put into something? Just 1? Alright, we're not going to do that then. We're going to... Let's see, rain of arrows. I gotta move 1. Because I don't think she can, No. How much damage can she do? 8 to that guy? Let's drop one of these guys. Let's thin out this crowd. Bam. Alright. we're gonna move him here and bloody flail this guy. Alright, Alette is up. She can drop, I think, either one of these guys. No, she can't drop that guy, but she can drop this guy. So she's gonna do that. Step up one. And then drop this guy. Bam. Promote! I didn't want to kill anyone! Oops. Kinda had to. What else are we gonna do? Huh? Alright, so I've got... Should I break his armor or should I shield wall? Who's going next? He is, I think. Is he? Yeah. I'm gonna shield wall because he's probably gonna attack me. So instead of doing this, let's I don't want to kill anyone. That's hilarious. Oh. Alright, let's shield wall. Stone wall. Resist, 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 resist! Alright. He can drop him. I just gotta move in the right spot. There we go. How much does his health is? This guy has 9. It's so funny. I didn't want to kill anyone! Whoops. Sorry. Oh well. It was gonna happen sooner or later, right? Right? Am I right? I'm right. Pillage! You get one shot. And that's not enough. Mogan. Bloody flail. This guy. Damn, she could almost drop him. So close. Arg. Why does it have to be one off? Alright, well whatever. Let's just attack him. Who goes next? Let's just do it. Bam. Then we're gonna move him here. And do a... Does he only do 1 point of damage? Let's just bloody flail him. Okay. And he did all armor damage. Hilarious. Oh, hey, she could kill somebody else. Let's not, just for the sake of her sanity. There you go. That's good. You can kill him. Yeah! I didn't want to kill anyone! The foe's lying dead at your feet. Promotion, Rook. Promotion, Alette. Yeah, we're down. Oh. What in the depths are you doing? Look at this crazy guy. Tuck your hair back in your helmet, man. You look crazy. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in. I see that. I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in here? Dead. All those women and children with you? Dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together, Skull. What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters in a barrel outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekel. I'm in charge here. Whatever. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's been hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? I think you mean hiding out in a grave. He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. It's not clear. What happened in there? Soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. What? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. Wow. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger in here than out there? Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me and to take back Frostfiller. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. Damn. Oh man. That's true, Sean. He did wait for us to kill them. I'm gonna say we're fend for ourselves. This guy is fucking crazy looking. You can feel Ekil sizing you up on the spot, his hand hovering near his axe. He snorts through his nose, changing his mind. Good luck then. Hope we don't meet again fighting for the same scraps. With the gates closed, Ekil and his men disappear down dark alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. That guy was crazy. He's been smoking way too much of whatever, something's bad. Bath salts! Khan, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too. 100 Varl! 100 fighters! 200 supplies! You perk up, just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. I guess I'm playing, Hakan now. The badass guy. Hakan? I heard you. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Oh, nice. Eirik? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it, unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths then. God, that guy. Punch you right in the face, Luden. Right in your stupid mouth. You're sure that wound is healed, Luden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Bugnir's dead. There's no reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go back to my father and tell him one Varl died so the alliance is over? Yes. He has a point. As Wagner's kinder, you have the same responsibilities, Hakan. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time.
Oh, I will not suffer it all. Either we take us through the wandering road or do your job and slaughter some dredge.
That's how this guy talks. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tent and followers. Wandering roads not an option with this many. I would crush that boy's skull with one hand. Yeah, do it, Hakan. If Luden won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. You got a pound of fries? Yeah, dude. I'll tell you to pound of fries. I just want to punch this kid in the face. Screw you, Luden. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's just like he has a punchable face. And talks like. It's like. I'm just gonna choke you, man. What do I tell the warriors, Akon? Tell them we cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. Good. Give the word and we'll set off. Only a pound? Did you put... Oh, you can't eat cheese. Fuck! You're Canadian. How do you eat poutine if you don't have cheese curd? Gah! Mind boggles, Shamu. Mind boggles. Mind, it boggles. Okay, so we've got the map and heroes. Let's check our heroes, see if we have anything to upgrade here. Eirik. Let's put him in there. I don't think anyone needs a promotion. Why can't I check that? Oh, here we go. Rank 1. Oh, promote. What is his ability? Bring the pain. Shield Master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive. Even more armor damage. That's pretty awesome. Warhawk, of course. Man, that is crazy, dude. Hundreds of kinds. Oh, this guy needs more kills, and this guy needs one more kill. A warden. What is exactly a warden? Rally. Oh, right. He can give people willpower. Grant an ally 6 willpower. Holy shit. He's a support character, and he's pretty badass. Light Step. The landsman uses superior dex to move around bodies, allowing them to pass through but not stop on any allies. Nice. Okay, so this guy is the only one with points available, so I'm going to raise his armor rate value because that's kind of his job. Should do that. 3. Should I raise that to max, or should I put one more point in strength? Strength is always good. Man, armor break though. Okay, hit points. Yeah, ability. Wait, I think you're thinking of someone else. Eirik is not Luden. So let's put a point in armor break and a point in health. That sounds good. This guy is the cool guy from the first scene. When you're in that first town. Luden is the asshole. Strength. Strong. More. Make man's more strong. I'll make my man's more strong. Okay. So let's look at. Oh, I could talk to people. Let's talk to Moger. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vogner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vogner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. What do you ask? Anything you could tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Ursa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I overheard some of the Varl call her the witch. Why? Oh, that's right. You did miss the beginning explosion. Yeah. No, there's really no redeeming qualities about Ludin. I don't even think his ability is very good. I can't remember it, but I don't think it was lackluster. We'll see. The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakan. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Hakan. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. And let's go talk to Olger, I think his name is. You knew him well, didn't you? Ubin, that's right. Vognir? No. Ah, well, I don't know him. I remember him. Ah, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help here. I could use help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the Varl. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mogur's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krummer is close, I think, but the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although, the scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. I think we did see the DLC, or I mean the E3 Humble Bundle. Yeah, I think I have it. Lockver bought it for me when I was sleeping. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jorander now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Akon. Okay, I won't. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Oberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Ha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Alright, I guess it's time to leave. Well, I guess I'll look at my map, even though there's not really much I could do with it. At least I don't think there is. Come on, map. Why are you loading so much? Alright, so where is everybody? Yep. Just like, hey, look at the map. I don't even remember where I'm going. So we can't go the wandering road, they're saying, because there's too many people. So I guess we're going to be going north? Are we going to Grofheim? I think we are. So I guess we're going to be going this way. Alright, well anyways. There'll be time to read the map when I'm not on the stream. Alright, so let's leave. Let's get on with it. What? Oh no, I don't mind. Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. What a fucking asshole. Let's go kill him, because I want to fight. We'll deal with it ourselves. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters about being treated like a child. It's because you are a child. Fucking asshole. Alright, looks like this is my roster. Let's go. Let's whip some ass. Or at least attempt to whip some ass. It may not work out so well for me. That is a surprising amount of dredge. 8 on 4. Okay, okay. Let's see, what are their stats like? All pretty average. Alright, so this guy breaks armor. This guy does damage. This guy does damage. What exactly does he do? Heavy impact and sundering impact. He breaks 100% to hit, 1 strength and 1 break to target, plus 1 break to heavy impact. Okay. So he's armor and strength damage. This guy is super armor damage. And then this guy gives willpower back, and this guy does supreme damage to multiple people. Alright. Alright, so let's move the folks. Let's move... God, this guy's gonna get hammered. Let's move him here. Can I do that? What's going on? Move you here. Come on. There we go. Man, they're just gonna swarm this guy and he's gonna be dead. Like, it's not good. I guess I should have him go this way, because I'd rather him be on the side with 2 than get sandwiched by fucking 8 dudes. So we're just gonna start it, because there's really not anywhere to go. Alright, so we're gonna move. We're all gonna go this way. We're all gonna go this way towards these 2 and get rid of them. Okay, so I can... Man, I have to spend a willpower, but I can kill him in one hit, so... we're gonna do that. We're gonna move here. We're gonna spend the willpower, and we're gonna drop this guy like a sack of potatoes. Bam! War Master! Okay. And we're going to move here. And then we're going to move this guy here, because we do not want this guy, because he has 7 armor. He's going to get his shit jacked. I mean, this guy doesn't have much more. He has 9, but I need to hold this guy back. He needs to be the second guy to hit someone. Wow, it's music. This guy hits so hard. He needs to be the second guy to hit. All right, so this guy's gonna go now. Let's move him. Let's see. Who has what? Tab. 5 willpower. Let's move him. God, where to move him? Fuck it, let's move him here. Is that a good idea? Too late now. End turn. I just don't want this guy to get trapped. God, there's so many of these guys. Man, this is a mess. I don't like this clog of enemies. Which way to go? This guy hasn't even gone yet. I guess I can go up here and try to draw this guy's ire. Let's do that. There's just so many dudes over here, man. We're just gonna get surrounded, and they are going to chew us to bits. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and spend the willpower and take this guy out. Wham! Dude, I do not like this. Oh God. They're pretty slow though, so I could kind of kite them around the battlefield, I think. Maybe. not gonna rush into battle with this guy. Yeah, they're pretty slow. Now I could take one of these guys out, but I'm gonna be getting into the shit. I don't know if I want to do that. What is that guy? Why does he look different than the others? Oh, it's just random. I think I want to just hold off for another round. Sundering impact hits the guys around me. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna let them get a little bit closer. What does his thing do? Bring the pain for 1 break and 1+1 to return the favor. You know what? Let's get in there and do that. Let's fuck these guys' armor up, because that will be very helpful. Alright, so we're gonna send Moger in and start the pain train. That sounds like a good idea. So we're gonna move him here, spend the willpower, and then we're gonna bring the pain on this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That right there. And then we're gonna take a step forward with him. End our turn. We're gonna wait till they get nice and clustered. And we're gonna take him around. And wah! Boom! Bam! See, that's what I'm talking about. They did 1 armor, he did 2 back. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna use rally on him now. Let's rally. Yeah, 6 willpower. Alright, that guy's getting a little close. We're gonna go in. Now, what does his ability do? Sundering impact. Yeah, I'm gonna sundering impact that guy. So we're gonna move here. We're gonna sundering impact this dude. Boom! Wow! Wow, he died. Bam! Oh man, breaking their armor is so awesome. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna bring the pain on this guy. Boom! Oh, this is great. This works good. Now I can take this guy in and start lawnmowering all these dudes. Wham! Alright. Who needs willpower? I don't think anybody really needs willpower. Yeah, I could probably give this guy 2 more. Let's, 5 damage. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's move him in just because we can, start wearing dudes down. Oh, wait. Damn, he could do 7 max? Fuck. So close. Just do 5. Alright, he's gonna do... Yes. We're gonna move him here. Take out this guy. 14. Oh, run her down. Alright, who's up? Moger. Moger's gonna take this guy out. Boom. And we're going to go here. Wait, move. We're gonna move here. And we're gonna mow both of these guys down. Tempest! Come on, work. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Right there. A con promotion. I didn't get to see everything. I'm so stupid. Whatever. Alright, what's going on? Hakan!
I can.
You can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for the first day. Brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? No, we can't, because you're beneath me. You worm. What does he want? Can we speak as equals? What kind of trap is this? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully.
Then listen carefully.
Oh my gosh. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? You're not talking to me like an equal, buddy. You're talking down to me. Do you understand me? You're not my mom. That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Oberang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Vognir, maybe. They tell me you were his kinder. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? That doesn't mean I care what happens to you. Why the tough act, kid? That's better. Kid, calling him kid is perfect. Don't look down on me again. Don't you dare. Oh, I dare. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You'd better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. You as a king. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He gets back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Oh my god, this guy is the hugest douche. Luden just needs to be punched in the face. He's like the Banner Saga's King Joffrey. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than one star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual if you have the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Oh, look, here's that witch chick. Alright, let's go to my hero's tent. There's nowhere to shop, so I have 65 days of rations, so I'm good. Alright, so, whoa. Ursa. Alright, so let's go to Hakan. He's ready for a promotion. Bam. Confirm. Alright, so he is a War Master, and War Masters do what? It's even harder than average warrior with no chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and +1 break damage to target, plus bonuses to heavy impact. Surrendering impact is best used in carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target as possible in a single strike. So he needs lots and lots of strength. I'll probably put a point in this here, break, because break is badass. Because he automatically breaks, and then a point of strength. That sounds good to me. Who's next? Shield Master. Rank 2 Warhawk. Promote. Whoa. Look at that. Improve your ability. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Improve your ability. 10 Renown. Damn. Now he's 2 of 3. Hits up to 3 enemies. Fuck yes, dude. He's got 2 points. He doesn't need anything. Oh man, he could do multiple. 2 points of strength, or 2 points of willpower, and a point of strength. And he doesn't need, I don't think he needs willpower, man. He just needs to be able to do as much damage as absolutely possible. Warden. Luden. Fuck this guy. What does Spearmasters do? Skewers his enemy. Normal strength damage for kicking them away, doing knockback, and causing them to bleed if they move. Pale and knock back some spaces, I see. Still douche. Who is going to take this guy? Like, unless I'm forced to take him in battle, I'm not going to take him. Because, fuck that guy, man. I got another Warhawk. Oh, wait, this is the bad dude. This is his buddy. Of all of Luden's traveling companions, Bercy is the most likely to stand out, being a literal giant amongst men. Even Luden seems afraid of him, which may be the primary reason he hasn't been sent away. On the rare occasion it has been whispered that the Varl doesn't even work for Prince, but some other group altogether. What is well known is that he's already saved Luden's life on more than one occasion. Man, he looks badass. Fuck Luden. And then this chick, a siege archer. Not many people know much about where Yrsa came from, but ever since Luden became old enough to train, Yrsa has been close by. Rumors used to spread about a romantic relationship between the two until Yrsa found out about them, and then suddenly they stopped. Those who have spent much time near her have described the woman as intimidating. Siege archer. Slag and burn. The siege archer throws a 5-tile area of slag onto the ground which explodes immediately. Targeted tile takes the damage seen below. Also leaves randomly placed burning coals on unoccupied tiles. If targeting an empty tile, coals always appear on the center tile first. Walking over the burning coals causes 1 strength damage. Damn. That's pretty badass. I love archers too. They're so good. Man. God, do I take Luden with me? I don't think so. I think I should just leave him at rank 1. That way, if I have to fight him in the end, I'll just kill him. Screw that guy. Alright, well, let's go talk to Bercy. You have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. I'm just looking at the pictures. Go away. You're Bercy. You're Hakan. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Luden? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. Jesus, this guy. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends on what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is just here to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. What do you want to know? I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said. about keeping Luden alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind that gravelly request. Well, I just won't take him on the battlefield then, and no one will have to worry. Alright, so now let's go talk to Irsa. Irsa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back, and points a thumb towards Luden's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Irsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. She watches you expectantly. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them. She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. She watches you expectantly. You're Luden's bodyguard. No, he's mine. Before you have a chance to be confused, she cackles abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though? Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Irsa. Hakan. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Whatever, you're not a witch. You're just someone who knows how to use fire, and everybody thinks you're a witch. Can't scare me, lady. Alright, let's leave. She does look like a badass. Cool, Ferguson. We'll see you soon. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slag as much as the next Varl, but I did join up to take orders from Hakan, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Alright, well, I'm gonna challenge him to a fight because make your presence known but walk on. They'll be like, yeah, whatever. Just keep walking. Threaten them. No one listens to anybody threatening anybody, and attacking them out of nowhere is not cool either. So, yeah, we're gonna challenge him to a fight for sure. Who will you take orders from? You ask gladly. Vognir's dead. We can decide right now. You raise your fists. He does the same, reluctantly. His best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horn, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. Boop. Water him. Give him some sunlight. Farl plant. What's his name? You ask your companions. Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. I think that was the right choice. +5 down. Yeah. The morale is great. No contest at all. A small gathering of tents come into view. Group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dingler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge started appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Let's ask if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those Dredge? You nod. We can part with some supplies if you need them. We'll take them. How much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is much more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. +35 supplies. Yay! Hell yes. Is that morale's good? It went down. Damn it. I think that's... Or is good better than great? I don't know. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Moger, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vetterfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plotted into them, but we saw them first. Baracus, what is up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to game with us. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakan? Asked Moger. Don't overthink it. These warriors can take care of themselves. War, here we go. Some real shit we're getting into now. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Or you could take the burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Oh man, harder fights, save more people, that's what I'll tend to do. But fights are hard in this game, man. Fights are hard. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 455 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Varl. We outnumber them at least. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amongst enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Good chance to press your advantage. Well, if I was gonna press the advantage, I would charge. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Rush into battle! You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Let's do this. I think that's a good party because fuck Luden. That's really the answer. This is probably going to be extremely difficult, so I don't know if I'm prepared, but we'll see. I did a little practicing. I've been doing okay, but I think this is going to be very, very difficult. Wish I could see. Why is my tab not working? Okay. We've got a 713 guy here. Alright, so we have guys on both sides. So I need to keep my witch over here. I'm going to put him with the witch. Actually, I'll put him here. Okay, and I need to put my shield guy. I want to save this guy for last. I do not want dudes to be by him, but I guess we don't really have a choice. So we're going to move him here. Is that a good idea? No. I'm going to move him here. I'm going to move him here. This guy here. And him here. That seems best. Alright, and I guess we could just start taking dudes out. Because this guy can go down with one shot. Is that a good idea? Yes, it is. Because I can move. Yeah, this will work. So we're going to go here. We're going to take a guy out. Need to take as many guys out as quickly as possible. 10 damage going down. Alright. 1 damage I can handle. I guess what we should do... Man, do I want to start tangoing with this guy right at the beginning? He can't do anything right now, so we're going to have him take a step forward this way towards the main guy. Wait. Now this guy could come in here and lay the smack down and take 2 of these guys out. Why don't we do that? We'll come in here. Or maybe he could take 3 guys out. I can't remember. So we're going to walk over here. And then we're going to fucking swing Tempest at this guy. Wham! Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, and then we're going to move her here. No, wait, this is him. He's got 3 willpower. We're going to rally... our... Is that a good idea? Rally the War Master? He's not in too much danger. We're gonna rally Hakan. I don't know if he can go over 5 though, so it may not work. No, it didn't work. Can't go over his max. Okay, so we're gonna take this guy out with the willpower. Bam. Oh shit. We've got to get him out of there. Alright, my archer is up. And move her forward. Wait, is that right? Cancel. She could do 1 damage from here. Crap. Come on. Alright. Damn. Alright, let's move here and see what I can do. See if I can use my slag and burn. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna end her turn. Oh man, this is gonna be real bad. I've got to move this guy out of here. Yay. We're gonna run away. Better to run. Better to run. I do not want him to get hammered. Screw those guys. I'm not letting my dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's better. That's more like it. Alright, we're gonna take this guy. We're gonna bring the pain on this guy. Boom! And then this guy's gonna come hit me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna move this guy up. Done. Bam. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And then we'll rally this guy, because he's going to be using willpower. Alright. She can't do anything to these guys yet. But if she moves 1, she can hit this guy for 6. Let's do that. And then we'll drop some hurt down here. Oh, she could do 8 damage. Let's do it. Bam. Alright. I'm gonna move him forward. I'm not gonna send him into battle because obviously I can't walk through her, but I hate I hate it when there's more than one enemy. What the fuck is that? What is going on? Yeah, whatever he's doing, that's not happening. We're gonna move here, and we're gonna take him out. Whatever he's doing, I don't like that. I don't think so. Damn, 17 damage. Oh my gosh. Man, should I do that? Who needs a kill? I mean, this guy could get another kill, but I just promoted him to rank 3. He doesn't really need it. I'm just gonna have him wait. I'll have... Can he attack this guy and kill him? God, who to upgrade? And I think I'm gonna let she could do 6 damage. Is that the max? No, man. 6 damage. Let's try I wonder if she could do 2 willpower damage. She can. Let's take him out with her. Siege Archer. Yeah. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down a few more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You don't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Yeah, let's do it. Kill a few more as they flee. You attack any dredge still brave enough to face you. No shit. That guy is huge. So I've got 2 to worry about, and this guy looks like a boss. Alright, this guy has got to get out of there immediately. Ooh, that guy is fast for a dredge. Alright, this guy, what has he got? 10? Who needs willpower? She does. Eric. Rally the archer. Uh-oh. No, don't go after the archer. Shit. Arg. He can't. Alright, we're gonna move him. Jesus H, this is bad. This guy's fucking huge. Alright, well. Oh man, I hate it when there are 2 enemies. When there are 2 enemies on the field, they get to go so fucking much. It's ridiculous. It's way out of whack. They're like, they get to go every other turn. It's ridiculous and not at all fair. Especially when you've got 2 of them that are both badasses. Like, she's dead. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I mean, I could try to run. I don't know, man. It's not looking good for me. I hate the way that when there's 2 enemies left, it's the worst. Alright. So, wait a minute. Before I do this. What does this do? Normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies. Oh, wait. He's a Warhawk? I didn't know he's a Warhawk. And he could do 1 damage? We're gonna just bust his armor. Fuck it. God. Holy shit. Alright, has got to move. Or she is done. She's toast. Shit, she can't do anything. Of course. Alright. Man, these guys... Why is it that they're doing 1 point of damage now? Like before they were like, oh, we're hitting for like hundreds of damage. And now they're like, oh, 1. Alright, so he has to move here to block this guy in. Sundering impact. Bam. Oh my god, dude. Of course. 1. What is the deal? Why suddenly do all my guys do shit damage? Oh, it's because they have all. Man. This is not good. Alright, I have to hit this guy for strength damage somehow, or he's gonna kill all of my guys. How much health does he have left? 17? Go after this dude. Who needs willpower? This guy is gonna die. I can do 5 damage to this guy. Shit. Fuck it, just attack him. Alright, he is going down. If he doesn't get away, he has to leave. Go, 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 go. Fuck you! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! I hate this crap. Oh well, fuck him. Don't care. That's so stupid. This game is so frustrating. This game is so fucking frustrating. 2 enemies, OP. 1 enemy, easy. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Irritating, man. So irritating. In every way. I hate it. I hate that about this game. 2 enemies is so stupid. Fuck it. It's irritating, dude. I hate 2 enemies. They get to go so much. And my guys are all doing 1 point of damage to him. So irritating. Mogar comes to you sporting a dour expression. There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. Something to do with the dredge? I can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Before he can respond, he continues, don't spread paranoia. It may be nothing. I think I found nothing wrong with the food, and most of us aren't ill. What do you think? Might not be the food. See if you could find some other connection. A couple hours later, Mogar comes to you again. I don't see any pattern to it. Some of the sick have faced dredge while others haven't. Some admit to feeling tired while others are well rested. Aside from the pains, I don't know. You both agreed to keep an eye out for anything unusual. And I still hate 2 enemies on the screen, especially when they're like really powerful. Because one guy since they get to go every other turn, instead of your 5 guys getting to go, their 2 guys getting to go, your 5 guys, it's like they get to go twice as much as you. One guy can just follow one dude around since one of your guys gets to move half as, or three times less than the other guy. He can just follow you around and beat you to death. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop, out of breath. Dredge, that direction. You overhear him tell Ludin, about a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them or more, looking for God knows what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Draw some of them forward and split them. You send a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up the hill in their plodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Take a quick head count. There must be at least 450 of them. You have 183 fighters and 460 Varl. Aim from here, you can see nervous glances among the enemy's ranks. Fuck it, let's charge again. Rush into battle. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hey, he's back. No wounds. That means I don't have to take Ludin. Yay! Oh god. No Ludin for the win. Oh my god, we are fucked. 2 of these guys? Well, this guy seems to be a little... Okay, wait. This is a 2-handed sword guy. This is a shield banger. Alright. We're maybe not totally fucked. So... I could send these guys. Let's see, who needs to deal with this guy? The shield guy needs to be back here. This guy needs to be here. This guy needs to be here. She needs to be in the middle. That looks good enough. Alright, so we have got to bust this guy's armor down. So I'm going to send him up here. And then we're going to Sundering Impact this guy. Bam. We're just going to... Can we take this guy out? No. Oh.